Ong Bak 3. Tony Jaa is back as Tien, the legendary ass kicker from Ong Bak 2. This film picks up exactly where Part 2 left off. Tien is captured, beaten half to death, sentenced to die by some evil lord. Then he is rescued, taken to some temple where he is there to heal and train to become a bigger badass. I was surprised as to how dramatic and emotional this movie is. Tony Jaa really has become quite the dramatic actor here. He has a deep sense of emotion. He even has a monologue where he talks about his struggles in life and how he was never given a chance. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. It's all about ass kicking and nothing else. Who cares about anything else? The movie tries to give you some kind of message about peace and harmony and some shit, but no, again, we're just here for the ass kicking, let's admit it. And that you will see plenty of. Now, it's always fun to see our hero kick the shit out of all these nameless guards and goons and shit like that. But we have to have at least one intense battle where our hero meets his match. He's gotta go up against somebody that his life is clearly threatened. Unfortunately, you don't get that in this movie. By the time the final fight happens, he's already perfected his fighting style. He's damn near invincible. So the guy he goes up against basically gets his ass handed to him. No problem. The fight sequences are impressive when he goes up against the goons, but without that true epic battle at the end, there's really nothing that memorable to see. Plus, this one tries to throw in some supernatural mumbo jumbo. You have this evil lord who he basically took the throne by force. He killed the previous lord, and before that lord could die, he basically cursed him. So now the current lord is seeing illusions. He's having dreams with all his men lying dead on the ground. He's dreaming of statued elephants coming alive and stomping the palace. He sees all kinds of visions and all kinds of wild shit. It's like every time one of those scenes happens, I'm like, oh, okay. The first Ong Bak, which took place in present times, that was badass. He went up against a lot of crazy people. The second Ong Bak was a prequel. The character was better. He went up against some hardcore badasses. The fights in that shit were intense. They were awesome. Like I said, the fights in this are good, but he just doesn't need anyone that's any match for him. So because of that, because of all the weird shit involved, I'm gonna have to give Ong Bak 3 2.5 stars out of 5. The movie's entertaining enough, it just doesn't have that badass level like the second one did or even the first one. Now on Blu-ray, it's pretty good transfer. Detail is abundant. You got detail on every single shot. From everything to the leaves on the trees, to the dirt on the ground, to the blemishes on faces, skin tones, clothing, gold jewelry, and stuff like that. It looks fantastic in that department. What doesn't look fantastic is the amount of green that's in the nighttime scenes. Green, digital sheen, background noise. It looks rather awful. It's very distracting. There's also dirt to the film, which is kind of surprising since this is a new film. I guess it's because it's a foreign production, they don't have what we have here in Hollywood, so it's acceptable. But the picture does look pretty tight. I'm gonna give it 4 stars out of 5. The audio is terrific. In fact, it's a very solid transfer. I watched it in its original Thai language. I'm not gonna relive what I did with Part 2. I watched Part 2 in a god-awful dub because the people I was watching with didn't want to read subtitles. I was like, fuck that, I'm watching it in its original language. Sound effects are great, a lot of bone crunching, a lot of blood splatter here and there. There's a few high-end crackles here and there, nothing to really worry about. The score will give your speaker system a dramatic and intense boost. That was nice. There's a lot of clarity, a lot of good stuff to hear. 4.5 stars out of 5. This big gig for Stuck Burrito Entertainment. Join the Stuck Burrito Revolution and join the Stuck Burrito Revolution and subscribe. Comment and give me the thumbs up, please. What? Ha!